1% of dudes rapping, they ain't nice as me. 98% ain't live the same type of life as me. The judge gave me life and then they sent me where the life is be. That level 4 with depth and vice, the type of stuff they like to see. Two choices, fight or flee. I refuse to die a chump. I never been a mark, but damn, it's scary when that riot jump. I seen dudes cry, get pumped, and some sexually brutalized. Knew a dude who lost his life and he was only doing 5 year-long racial fights when homie all you do is ride. Lonely days and nights up in a hole causing suicide. From the moment you arrive, you see the Mexican mafia, AB skinheads with big giant swastikas, pro-black philosophers, the BGF, the Kumi, and Muslims who will murk you from the nation to the Sunni. That MS was loony, quick to ride up on they rival. Even Christians went to church, hide knives up in a Bible. Political and tribal, the Crips and Damus, the Long Beach, the Hubs and the Dubs and the Grooves, the IE, the Bakersfield, the Dago Pyrus, the hustlers quick to roll, the gangsters don't move. Whatever click you choose, you better
Say what's cracking, YouTube? It's your boy 16 to Life, and I'm back like I'm on a parole violation. You're down! For those of y'all that's new to my page, in 1994, I got arrested. I was eventually sentenced to 16 years plus life, and I served 24 years straight in the California prison system. Yeah, that's me gassing right there on that intro, and if you want to get that song, it is available for purchase only from me on a 10-song EP that you can get on a digital download link. If you're interested, hit me up on my email, 16tolifemusic@gmail.com, Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle me $20. And I'm going to get it to you ASAP. Now, of course, by me doing a lot of prison time, I've heard a lot of individuals say that Los Angeles County Jail was actually worse than most prisons, and that if you can survive in Los Angeles County Jail, you pretty much can survive in any prison. I've never been to Los Angeles County Jail, right? So what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to react to a video of a dude talking about going to Los Angeles County Jail and how the Crips and the Bloods fight. And what's unique about this individual is he's from Washington, D.C. And so he's going to be giving his perspective of what he saw. So let's hop right into this video.
Months after.
Man, what's up, man? It's your boy, the Cuban Assassin. And today, Slim, I'm taking y'all back to LA County Jail. You hear me, Slim? Hey, bro. It was crazy because I saw a video, right? I'm about to play the video. How they fight inside the jail. How they get their thing off. You know what I'm saying? Because it be the Bloods and the Crips, and they might get mixed up in the same dorm. You might, if you're a Blood, you might get sent to a Crip dorm. If you're a Crip, you might get sent to a Blood dorm. You feel me? So, like, mind you, I was locked up at LA County Jail. You feel me? Back in like 2009, something like that. I did content on that. You feel me? I was locked up in LA County Jail. I'm from the Washington D.C. area, but I'm from Landover, Maryland. But you Cali people don't be knowing where Landover, Maryland is. So I'm from Washington D.C. Get a little, you know what I'm saying? Example like that. So right. But look, you crazy motherfuckers. Look, this is how they fight in the jail, bro. I'm about to break it down to y'all, and it's a movie scene that I saw, right? It's a movie scene. I'm about to play it, right? And I was laughing because this is just how it is. It's crazy. These dudes is crazy. They crazy. I love it, though. Like, this shit is fun. So look, they crazy. So as soon as you come in, they ask you where you from. And I'm making this video because people was thinking in the comments, like, it's not really like that. Like, they like, nah, it can't be. Man, this is really how it is. You understand what I'm saying? This is really how these guys is operating in their prison. Well, I ain't go to their prison, I went to their jails though. I'm speaking on Wayside. I was in Wayside, dorm 33 with the Brims. You understand what I'm saying? That's where I was at. I was out Twin Towers before that. You know what I'm saying? I went to Twin Towers, then they moved me to Wayside. You know what I'm saying?
And let me stop real quick and say that I checked out his story actually, and he has some good stories, man. He talks about going to jail out there, being in the feds. He has some real interesting stories. So the name of his channel was Prison Stories with the Cuban Assassin. So y'all be sure to go tune in and check him out.
This is how it is. As soon as you walk in the unit and Wayside, my day ones, my cop assassins, go ahead and hit the like button. Y'all know I'm about to turn up on this joint. You know, LA niggas crazy like me, Slim. Hey, look, watch this. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
Whoa, you got one. What's happening? Where you from?
What up? I'm from Neighborhood Crib.
Yeah, which one though?
All of them.
Yeah, you know you got some fights coming out.
Yeah, for sure. Let's run that.
Yeah, let's do that. To the back.
For sure.
Hey, run that. Move them butts back there.
You finna get your head up with the homies on. All right. Y'all straight. Y'all. You know it's too late.
Hey man, move them butts.
It's out the way. I gotta get on the phone.
So, bruh, hey, bro, I ain't even gonna fake, bro. These niggas go hard, bro. But see, that was like a little watered down. You understand what I'm saying? That was watered down. And mind you, I'm from Washington, D.C. They everywhere I go, they doing that to me. I'm like, man, what the fuck? At first, I ain't know what was going on. So you gotta see, you gotta go check out the content that I did, being locked up at LA County Jail for Washington, D.C. You gotta go check that out because I ain't gonna explain that too much. But so when you do, that's how they come in the unit. Boom. But you remember you said, I'm from neighborhood crib. He said, which one? He said all of them. It ain't really that nice. Nah, it ain't really. They be on some. Listen, so if he came in and said, I'm from neighborhood crib, and it was the dorm I was in, dorm 33, this is prime example how they be like, bring gang. They like, bring gang. They was like, they get to saying their hood back. You feel me? They like, yeah, we gonna rock the bunks. We gonna go in the back. We gonna rock the bunks. You know what I'm saying? All animated, like on their little, throwing up their little gang signs, burning gangsta brim, Fruit Town brim. Man, them dudes is crazy, bro.
Now, like I said, man, this dude, in every video that I've seen, he has his energy, man. He's always hyped. And actually, he was a very well-known and popular boxer out there. So he got them lefts and rights his damn self, man. So, yeah, check him out, like I said.
They gonna respond just like that. And then depending on whoever the police is at the front, they might have to wait. No matter of fact, they is gonna wait. If they ain't just do a round in the joint, you feel me? A round is when the police come in the dorm, come in there, look, like the little joint that just walked past. They coming in, all right, boom, they gone for like an hour and 30 minutes. So once they leave, they go in the back like they just did and push the bunks apart. You get in between the bunks and you gotta fight. You feel me? So like that's how it go, bruh. And it's crazy, bruh. And I seen a neighborhood crip come in the joint, right? Cause I was in the dorm with the Brims, right? So I seen a neighborhood crip come in that joint. He beat up 2 bloods. You feel me? Cause it's like they not gonna let you win. You're not gonna come in this dorm and win a fight against the whoever homies it is in that joint. You feel me? If that happens, they might just pack you out. You know what I'm saying?
So what he's saying is a lot of these dorms are sectioned off by neighborhoods, right? You'll have a lot of Bloods in a particular dorm. You'll have a lot of Crips from a certain section or affiliation in a lot of dorms. And from time to time, dudes from other, hoods and affiliations come up in there and they gotta squabble up. They gotta run fades. And he's saying that if you slide through there and you happen to have hands and you whoop 1 or 2 of these dudes, man, they just not just to let you come up in there and max people out. So they're liable to jump you, pack you out or whatever. So, it's almost, man, a lose-lose situation, right? But you still got to go up in there. You got to squabble up. You got to show heart and you got to represent your game, man. It is how it is.
But so I saw a neighborhood crip dude come in the joint and he just like got the best of the 2. He got the best of who? I forgot their names, bro. He ain't even gonna say their names. I ain't gonna say their names because he got the best of them. So then they got Lucky from 2 P's in the B. Lucky from 2 P's in the B. That's my Brody, Slim. Big Luck. Big Luck had hands, bald head. You hear me? Boop bop, boop bing, boop bop. He was cleaning up everything in that joint. So he did like secret weapon. He did secret weapon. Like if they get 2 shots, cause it's a Brim dorm, but all Bloods in here is together. Bloods is together. Pyrus and all blood is blood. You understand what I'm saying? Blood, Pyru. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Lucky's from 2 P's in the B. This ain't his dorm. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? 2 P's in the B probably got their own dorm, cause each dorm this is dorm 33.
I know a lot of cats from 2 P's in the B, man. One of my particular partners was from there, man. Dude by the name of Snuff. They used to call him Rookie. He from Pacoima Pyru Bloods, man. So, hey, Snuff. Matter of fact, his brother had sent me a message a couple of years ago. So, man, yeah, shout out to my boy Snuff, man, from 2 P's in the B.
This is a Brim dorm. Right across from the hallway is dorm 332. That's a Harlem Crip dorm. You know what I'm saying? So each dorm got their own hood. It's gonna be a hood in that joint. You feel me? Some neighborhood Crips got their own joint. Harlem Crips, rolling 20s. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. So it's either gonna be a Blood dorm or a Crip dorm. You understand what I'm saying? So this is how dangerous and crazy it is sometimes. So say So say, all right, prime example, the Brims, they saw one of their enemies. They saw, they was like, oh, such and such here. So then this is what they do. They go to, so each dorm has a number one for the blacks, right? They go to their number one. Big Pons was the dorm leader for the Brims, 333. So they go to Big Pons like, man, ain't such and such here, bruh. This is, you know what I mean? We trying to get him over here. We trying to get him over here. So in order to get him over there, because the number ones go and talk to SIS. I don't know if it's called SIS out there, but it's called the feds. Like, they talk to the police, you know what I'm saying, to keep order. They could say who comes to the dorm and who they want sent out. You know what I'm saying? They could pull people and they could send people out. You understand what I'm saying? So this is where the trickery come in. That they know their enemy name. They might have went to school together. Because it's just gonna give you a prime example. He went to school with him. He man, his name such and such, man. Put him over here. Put him over here. I know he here. So when the number one go over there to the police, he tell him, man, hey man, take these 3 people out the dorm, send them out and bring me these 3 people. One of the people will be the Crip dude. One of the people might be the Crip dude, bruh. Can you imagine being in there with your homies? It was cracking cuz waking up every morning with all your cuz. You back here, big Crip for life. You here chilling. Then they come in, hey, such and such, huh? Pack it up, roll it up. You going to another dorm? Hey, cuz, what? You hear me? It's about to go down because you know they have so many enemies. They got so many, you know what I'm saying? Or he could end up getting switched to another Crip dorm, you know what I'm saying? But I think Crips be out there beating too, you feel me? Anyway, when you get rolled up from your joint and you been in there for a minute, it's you bound to go to enemy territory. And son, that's what be happening. They come in that joint like that. Like, where you from? Oh, they already know where you from. That kind of way you do is it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But so this is how it works, though. Also, they won't get theirs off. Like you see how this is what makes it so respectable and so crazy, because here it is. They tell you, all right, bet you about to get these fades. You about to go in the back. We about to rumble. They fight and then they leave it as that, bro. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? They probably send him out the dorm like a week later or 2, or his people's more than likely gonna pull him. Like, man, we gotta get little Brazy back here. They just snatched him up, whoever it is. So they will pull his name back. You know what I'm saying? Because they got pulled. All the number ones they can move and pull people. You know what I'm saying? So like, but what's really crazy is, bro, that they come together in prison. Bloods, Crips, they on the streets beefing and nothing allowing each other. Like, dudes then ran into each other, bruh. But it's this is what they call a program. You know what I'm saying? Because for the people that don't know, all the blacks got to come together because the Mexicans is very racial segregated. And I explained that in my video that I did, but I'm gonna just give y'all a little insight on how much that is segregated and how stuff is complicated with another race.
Now people might be wondering, okay, if at certain times the Bloods and the Crips, you know, come together, and the different Crip gangs or whoever that be up in there fighting, why do they even fight? You know, it's just a thing of, man, that's how it goes. You know, that's just part of the California gang culture, man. You know, this dude and that dude, you know, they don't get along. And when they happen to run across each other's paths in the county jail, they want to get that squabble out the way. Hey, man, we got to get that fade out the way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they'll go up in there, lefts and rights with all they might, boops and bops. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, it's done. Sometimes they might run it back 2 or 3 times. You know, that's just the California gang culture, man. It may be a little strange sounding to individuals that's, you know, that's not caught up in that stuff, but yeah, that's how it is, man. When the dude run across his op, he want to get cracking.
Phone 1 through 6 blacks, 7 through 12 is for the Mexicans. You understand what I'm saying? We get in the shower with our own race. You know what I'm saying? What else? They sit on one side of the lunch table. We sit on the other side because the Mexicans and the blacks don't like each other out there. You feel me? And from what I heard, when I was in there in 2011, the neighborhood Crips had ran off with some work. You feel me? They ran off with some work from the Mexican. You know what I'm saying? And that started the war. You know what I'm saying? The war just kept going on, and you know what I'm saying? It just got big. You feel me? So like that's the program. So the Bloods and the Crips can't be beefing in the jail because they need each other. It's a lot of Mexicans and niggas in it deep, and they dangerous. They keep them knives in it. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time See, this is how much, bro. That's why, hey, Slim, I ain't gonna lie. It's like being a street soldier, bro. So, they saw a Mexican pass a knife to somebody in the dorm. We in the dorm together. So they saw a Mexican pass a knife, and they was talking about it because I used to be around the Bloods. They, like, you usually have to be on your bunk at 8 o'clock and all that. I'm hanging with them. You hear me? I ain't even from out here. I done beat somebody up. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm tied in with the mob, but I ain't blood, though. So I'm out there with them. I'm cooling, and they were talking about how they saw one of the homies came and said, yo, Pugs, such and such got a knife. It was a dude, all tattoos all over his face. They said, man, he passed it to Slim. So now, when you see a knife get passed, they gotta flush that knife. The Mexicans gotta flush that knife. I don't really know why or how, like, what really... It's like, it's a program. I don't know if it's disrespect that I saw a Mexican with a knife. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess you gotta play hide, go seek with the joint, but they went to him. Their number one was like, look, man, I saw your man pass that knife to such and such. He got flushed that. And they went and flushed the knife. You feel me?
And sometimes it's like that. You know, I've heard things like that too, man. And pretty much it's like when an individual sees another race with a knife, you know, you automatically assume, especially in the county jail, that that knife will potentially be used against my people. So if you get caught slipping and you show your hand, a lot of people have that policy. A lot of different dorms have that policy where you have to flush the knife, which is still pretty much crazy because for the most part, each side knows that the other side has knives. It's just that, you know, if we see the knife, if we happen to see the knife, you have to get rid of it.
They went and flushed the knife, bro. I'm like, damn, like it's like it's so serious in that joint, bro. It's like so much structure, bro. And I just be like, dang, bro. If they could do that on the streets, bro, it would be, man, that'd be a beautiful sight, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like on the streets, man, there's just too much going on. It's just, you know what I mean? Like, but at the end of the day, man, I was just giving y'all some insight and telling y'all like how that video is true, bro. You go in that joint, they ask you, man, where you from? Feel me? I'm from neighborhood Crip. Alright, 9 Brim gang, Fruitail Brim. You know what I'm saying? Boom, bop. You know what I'm saying? They get the banging on them, bro. Serious. They going in the back and they racking them bunks, man. Shout out to Cali, man. Serious dudes, bro. Serious dudes. I love Cali, bro. Ain't they, bro? They knockout artists out that joint. You know what I mean? But yeah, this was like that video, bro. That's serious. You know what I'm saying? People who comment on that joint and you see that, don't think that it's a game. Them Cali dudes not playing out that joint. Serious work getting put in. You know what I'm saying? But man, like, comment, subscribe, man. Hype this joint, man. Let's turn up the channel. It's your boy, the Cuban Assassin.
Yeah, you know, to me, it's always interesting to hear dudes not from California come out to California and give their perspective on, you know, the Crip and blood politics and things of that nature. Because, you know, California has been emulated. The Crip and Bloods have been emulated for a long time. And now you'll be hard pressed to find too many states who don't have the influence of California Crips and Bloods. You know, I think a lot of times people see stuff that's not from California out here and they think that it's exaggerated, or they don't understand how wild it is or how serious Crips and Bloods are when it comes to gang banging. But anyway, man, you already know what it is. It's your boy 16 to life. Resume normal program.